Got some big calls of the day today. Let's hit the first one. It's Medtronic. It was upgraded, Brian, to neutral from sell at UBS. You have the stock. Price target to 90 from 76. So, you know, if they had 76, they obviously blown through that. Earnings are next week before the bell. What's your outlook?
The thing we like about Medtronic is the last year or so, they've really been focusing on organic growth internally, and the diabetes product continues to do much better. From a diversification standpoint inside healthcare, we obviously own a lot of biotech in a lot of United Healthcare, but a good Minnesota company like Medtronic, I think it's in very, very good shape here.
What about Boeing, which Morgan Stanley wonders whether we're tactically set up for a bullish outcome in Q4? You want to weigh in on that? They have an equal weight rating, and their price target. I don't think this is right on my sheet. I don't want to read it. Go ahead.
We very much like Boeing. In fact, we've been adding. We doubled the position in the last couple of months just because I think it's a good contrarian pick within value, and we do think that we're going to continue to fly around. And I think Boeing has been an area where a lot of institutions dump that stock, and I think there's a great opportunity here.
Uber, top pick at Bernstein.
Uber, we're very fortunate. We bought Uber a year ago in August, and it kept on going here. And I think, so there's another interesting thing about Uber. A lot of people don't understand that it's in the industrial sector. And so you have a lot of growth there. That's where your growth engine is, in the industrial sector. And think about the consumer. Like, Uber came out with their numbers, but Uber continued to go up. That's really speaks to the diversification of the consumer still spending money and still doing Ubers. So I think it's a stock that you absolutely have to own on a tactical basis.
Okay. Oracle, Jimmy, you want to comment on this? You got bullish commentary today from the analysts over at Bernstein. They say it has the best mix of downside protection and upside opportunity, driven by idiosyncratic growth acceleration at a reasonable valuation.
Reasonable valuation. That's what I was about to say. This is more like value tech, but this is value tech with AI and cloud exposure, which is major growth. So I think you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the growth that's going to come from all these data centers that they're building and leasing out, or actually, using for customers, the hyperscalers, et cetera. And at the same time, you've got this very attractive valuation. I don't think this is going to do an NVIDIA and be up 3 times in a year. I don't think so for a long shot. But I do think this is a solid 20% grower over the next several years on an annual basis.
We love Oracle. I think Oracle is a name that we've been adding to a lot lately, and I think that over the next 3 months, I think we're going to see more and more performance head from a momentum side away from these big stocks like the Apples and the Microsofts into more Oracle and Qualcomm. I think they're going to be very, very good stocks.
Let's throw the Boeing stock chart back up. I do have the price target. It's 195, so it's at 174. We'll call it. You previously owned it.
Yeah.
You're not looking back.
I'm not. I genuinely hate myself for, I don't want to say hating this company, but the issue is, look, I can see what you're saying. Of course I can see. And I know what Boeing is. There's just such black swan idiosyncratic risk here that I just don't want to take. You know, I'll compare this and contrast it with ON, which everything's going great and you love the company. Yep. And here with Boeing, you're just like, oh, please don't let something bad happen. I can't do it.
Hey, what about Las Vegas Sands, which got downgraded today? I mean, I know you have Wynn. You know, casinos, I don't know. They just haven't traded well.
Some of them have. Unfortunately, not Wynn and not Las Vegas Sands. And the issue there is the same. It's Macau. It's China. Now, Las Vegas Sands is pure Macau. Wynn is half Macau, half the U.S. And it's going to be growing into other geographies as well. They've got this UAE Dubai project that they're rapidly building. It's going to come online in 2026. Mm-hmm. But the U.S., Las Vegas, Boston is going great. I don't think Macau can get worse. I really don't.
All right.